ready for a political solution, not the other way around.
All right, so we're done. The debate can continue in your part of town, but let's go to our next story. You know, in the enervating war against insurgency, let's tell you that the Nigerian army has been scoring successes which are worthy of mention here. Troops in the northeast region have eliminated 50 Boko Haram militants in response to drone attacks on military bases. Army spokesman Sani Uba said the militants launched simultaneous attacks on military bases at Borno and Yobe, in Borno and Yobe states. According to him, a combination of air and ground troops are on the trail of scores of wounded militants. That, if you ask me, is the way to go. PKO, let me rouse you again. We want to thank the Nigerian army for going after these merchants of death. But it's been a long way coming. Are you there?
Yes, and I'm really happy. I saw videos of this last attack.
Okay.
This last breakthrough by our troops. I saw that they made tremendous gains against the enemy. They were able to seize 38 AK-47 rifles, 7 PKT machine guns, 5 rocket-propelled grenades, 2 general-purpose machine guns, 5 grenades, and assorted ammunition. The soldiers demonstrated professionalism, gallantry, and resilience in these counter-offensive operations. And I can tell you that if not for the success recorded against an enemy that is now using drones against Nigerian troops, if not for this success, only God knows how many civilians would have been killed in this operation. So seeing the enemy laid on the floor, dozens of them, is something that gives me tremendous joy, because they have been killing our people for some time. And they came from the Cameroon end, because in that Cameroon end, the border with Cameroon, we've been facing a lot of fire in that area. So some of these fighters came from the Cameroon end, while others came from the notorious Timbuktu Triangle, which is like the headquarters of the insurgents. The Timbuktu Triangle has been difficult for our troops to overrun and take over, because it's heavily fortified, because strong leaders of ISWAP are suspected to reside in that place, and a lot of their weapons are stored there. So, but they came out of there, and their plan was to attack communities like Dikwa in Borno State, Mafa, Dajibo, and Katarko. But the troops acted on actionable intelligence, and with the support of the air component of Operation Hadinkai, they were able to teach these boys an exemplary lesson. And I just hope that the soldiers remain on high alert so that they can continue to neutralize these threats to the peace and sovereignty of our nation. The soldiers must be ready at all times, because the enemy does not relent, and this enemy does not give up. If this enemy were the sort of enemy that gives up easily, by now this war will have been over. But they don't give up. The more you kill them, the more they keep coming. You know, and now they are using vehicle-borne IEDs against troops. They are using drones against our troops. They were not known to use drones until now. I couldn't believe it until I saw videos of even drones seized from the enemy. So we cannot afford to relax at all. We must sustain this momentum. And under the new service chiefs, they know that they have to sustain this momentum.
Yeah. Dotun, we have no choice but give them a bloodied nose.
Yes, that's what they are doing actually. So I also hope that Nigerians now understand why some forms of vehicles and equipment like drones now have to be cleared by the Office of the National Security Advisor before they are allowed into the country.
Yeah.
Because some will always question the rationale behind certain things. You want to bring in bulletproof vehicles, and they say clear with the Office of the National Security Advisor. You want to bring in drones, clear. These are the reasons. Because the enemies we are fighting now, except for the courage and training of these military guys, they have far more sophisticated weapons than the military does, even the DSS. So it's just the training and courage that our officers and men have that is keeping this battle alive and going. Otherwise,
it tells
with
you
the way these guys...
They are not ready to slow down.
They are not ready.
So
you had one say the other day that if they kill 10, they will replace them with 20.
That's it. Yeah.
So that's what they are doing. They are just... They are well equipped, and they have the money with which to lure the young people into this battle. People don't even know what ideals these guys are professing. They are luring them with money. And that's why our troops always must be praised. Because some will always, talk ill of them. The kind of job that they are doing in the Northwest and Northeast is huge. If you go there and you see these criminals shooting human beings with and bullets meant to shoot down aircraft. I'm trying to break it down.
Yeah, you think you are watching a home video.
That's the way it is. When a human being, a bullet you use to bring down aircraft is what you are using to shoot a human being. How do you define that? It shows that they have so much in their armory and that they can waste and get more.
They are mindless.
Mindless.
Yeah.
Mindless, because they take a lot of drugs, illicit ones. So we must keep encouraging the military.
Drug substances.
They are doing
so, as BK just said,
quite well.
The change of guards in the military should
yes,
go a long way.
We hope they'll be able to sustain this pressure.
Yeah.
Because for a number of years, we've not had it this good.
Okay.
In terms of the frequency of the attacks and capacity to respond.
Are you surprised?
And the intelligence.
Are you surprised they are making a comeback from the Northeast? Perhaps what you might call the home of Boko Haram.
It's not so much about Borno State itself, but about Lake Chad. You know, that's an open front where you have borders into other countries.
Okay.
Cameroon, Niger, Chad, and all the rest.
Yeah.
Those are border countries, and from there, they can go into Mali and all the rest. So it's a movement from that end. And in all honesty, to police that area will take a lot. That's why we have the multinational joint task force there.
Yeah.
But there is so much you can do in that area because, one, it's a joint patrol. And then when you look at the contribution of other countries to it, you see that Nigeria has a substantial number. So for us, we are defending within, and at the same time, we are trying to ensure that that border remains safe. Some countries are even withdrawing the men that they have for internal security.
All right.
So there is a lot of pressure on us.
Okay, let me go back
Nigeria.
to BKO. BKO, we're back with you. At a time like this, you cannot do without intelligence, and encouraging the citizenry to volunteer information, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, this particular success was the result of solid, actionable intelligence.
Okay.
The Air Force has reconnaissance aircraft, that monitor the entire area. So once they see unusual movement of the enemy, they know that the enemy is planning something big, and they quickly send in the Tucanos, or they even attack helicopters, who will now take them out with precision. So that is what happened. This wasn't just a feat accomplished by the surface troops alone. The Air Force was very much involved, and it was based on solid intelligence. So we are benefiting from solid, actionable intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
very solid.
If it continues, the days of the enemy
are numbered. Thank you. Thank you. We'll leave it there, BKO. Okay, to our next story. A people, we are told, can be deceived in two ways. One, by believing what is not true, and two, by rejecting what is true. So let's go there. The President and Commander-in-Chief, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has explained the change of guards in the security architecture